I'm Andrew Brashko. I'm the artistic director of the Art of Time Ensemble, and I'm directing this production.
Nicholas Kemp. I play one of the three actors.
And I'm Mark Ben David, and I'm one of the other actors.
Actually, it was in rehearsals for our Abbey Road show a couple of years ago, and one of the arrangers, Dan Parr, is a Bernard Herrmann fanatic. I'll get to Bernard Herrmann in a second. And so it was he that told me that it was the centenary in 11 of his birth. And also, I've been a big fan of his music, of his film scores for many years, but I had no idea until a couple of years ago that he was also the musical director on the Orson Welles radio plays. That he was with Welles before he went to Hollywood. And so I thought it would be exciting and interesting to stage War of the Worlds with a live band and live Foley. And
The first time I did a gig here, Andrew wasn't directing me. He had organized the show and was sort of running the whole thing, but the scenes that we worked on stage was with a director named David Ferry. And so this is actually Andrew's first directing actor's gig, which is really exciting because surprisingly it comes naturally to him. Yeah, it's really exciting to be involved in something that doesn't focus only on one of the mediums, one of the media. To be able to do, be backstage, getting ready to go on stage with Peggy Baker and dancers from the National Ballet. And, yeah.
I've had a little experience doing radio dramas when I lived in the UK, and there used to be a few at CBC when I was, first back from the UK. So I got a little bit of an idea, but this is quite a bit different because, partly because the director is a musician, and I think musicians tend to demand a higher performance level, like almost right off the hop. Whereas I find that, especially in Canada, we're sort of maybe a little bit too polite. Especially within the acting community, the stage stuff that I do, and people are less insistent. We'll wait for tomorrow, or we'll grow into it a little bit more. What I find with working with musicians is that they kind of demand a lot of each other, like right away. Let's see your chops, and why can't you do it the way I want you to do it? Like play that section that way. And so for an actor, I find that like a little bit more comforting than the usual sort of mamby-pamby way that we do it. In terms of like television or film, I mean, most of the preparation really is so restricted to what you're shooting that day. You try and keep in your mind like an over thing, but you have to prepare to give up on so many things, because it's such a big team involved. Where something like this, you can kind of hone it, and so it's a lot more interesting for an actor than the vast majority of the work I do.
There's a different discipline, a different craft to it, but it's really all the same, especially when you're dealing with an interpretive art with, existing words or existing notes and trying to form something coherent or to realize, a particular vision. It's exactly the same, really.